car, baby. At some point, the X-Men had a split all up and were different groups. One of them being the Morlocks, which were underground, based on H.G. Wells' Time Machine, and then the Hellfire Club, named after the awesome band the Hellfire Club. I don't know. But the benefit of the Hellfire Club is the absolute sexiness. Selene. Whenever Selene stuns a defender, gain endurance equal that character's cost. Ooh, I like that a lot. Now, she'll probably get knocked out because she's a 9, but I mean, you get it back, so who cares? You can pump up her defense too. There's ways. Selene. So I decided it'd be fun to put the Morlocks and the Hellfire Club together, even though they're not together. That's the fun part of Versus system, is doing Marvel, DC, things together, but also setups that, like, having Batman work with the Joker. That's funny. And they also have the Queen thing and rooks. It's a lot like Checkmate, where there's kind of a chess thing going on. Emma Frost, hot irony. Reservist, concealed. Leader, pay 1 endurance. Move a character adjacent to Emma Frost to your hidden or visible area. Use this power only during the combat phase. During combat. Okay. Like there's the Morlocks Queen, Callisto, has evasion. Return a character adjacent to Callisto to its owner's hand. Put a +1/+1 counter on target character you control. Use this power only during the combat phase. So, yeah, a lot of instant, kind of like plot twist, but actually on the character. Here's a big Morlock. 2012. It seems that a lot of them are like, big punch, but probably will be taken out. That's not bad, though. 7 should be like a 14 or 15, but a 20, I mean, that's a hell of a thing. So the problem with that is, well, not for me, but if you were playing like Hellfire Club versus Morlocks, here's your Morlock, and here's your Hellfire Club twist that you do on that 7th turn. Let's say even turns were yours and odd turns were your opponent's, which I think is, it just all depends on the game, but it can be bad. Like usually you make it to 7, so you want your 7th turn to be yours, so you can really finish it up. Power play, you gotta control these 3 or more hidden Hellfire Club characters at the start of the next phase. Gain control of the initiative. You can't play plot twists, but I just did. I have my only Savage Beatdown inside of this deck. This is a very expensive card. Let's say if your 4th turn, I probably talked about this card, but your 4th turn, let's say you have 4 of these, the 4 max that you can have. Whatever spillover, you could add 20 to that. That could be the game right there. You would definitely want it to do, I mean, you could use it as a good surprise to take out something big with something small. But the spillover is kind of important. But either way, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Sage, your typical secretary. Discard a mental card, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. Use this power only once per turn. I like the quote at the bottom, which is, Shaw trusted her completely. One of the few mistakes he ever made. I don't know if you know this guy as Magneto. He looks rad. Especially in the X-Men movies, I mean, you do relate to Magneto. You're like, yeah, these humans are racist. Like, they're prejudiced. Who cares about them? You're better than them. So you got a 12-12 right on the line, 6-12-12 range and flight, concealed if you want, stun a character you control, stun target character if its cost is less than the cost of the character you stunned. Use this power only once per turn if Magneto is in your visible area. Is your only visible character. Oh, yeah. So he's got to be the only one out there. That sounds like something he'd do. Just walk out there. It's just me, Charles. It's just me. Target physical. One fun thing about if you see, and she is a rook on the Hellfire Club, the mutants have these powers. Like, they can do their mental powers or physical powers. So their plot twists kind of relate to those. If you don't have that, you can't play them. So some plot twists are very universal, some are not. So you have this one. Target physical attacker cannot be stunned this turn. That's pretty great, and it might be fun to use that near the end, hitting somebody, knowing full well you're going to be taken out, but you're not. Bloodhound, shiny Bloodhound. As an additional cost to play Bloodhound, discard a Morlocks character card. Search your deck for a character card with evasion, reveal on it. Put it in your hand and shuffle your deck. That's nice. You have a number, you just don't need like a 1, and it's turn 4. And you know what you have with evasion. Revitalize. Exhaust any number of characters you control to recover target stunned character if its cost is less than the combined cost of the characters you exhausted. Probably a good one when it's not your turn. That these characters are going to be attacked. It'd be good to keep your big person that they probably teamed attacked to bring him back, because they might not expect that, and all of a sudden you have it becomes your turn, you have your big guy, and you can start taking stuff out, and they've probably hurt their own people already trying to take your big guy out. Maybe we already dealt with prior. Last two, Inner Circle. I really like the Hellfire Club. I mean, I would like a Hellfire Club movie. Hidden Hellfire Club characters you control get +1 attack, +1 defense, while you control 3 or more hidden characters. So keeping them hidden is the most important thing. And then, kaboom! Again, you have it has to be flipped from resource. It's just about kill this, kill a location, and bring it back one step. It was going to be turn 5. No, it's going to be turn 4 again. And that's it.